Hey guys, this is Garies and welcome back to another episode of Survival Overdone. We are back here in Fortress Craft Evolved and I've been a busy body. So, I've brought this whole cube down a little bit. So let's quickly see how many it gives. We have 35.8k. Let's quickly see how many we get from this one only. 55.8. Okay, and I believe it's over here. So it's only a 35 by 6 block. So not too big, but big enough. Just make it stack size 6. Let's see, 55.8, so yeah, let's say 4k, right? Yes, so that is quite sufficient. Anyway, so and this thing I moved. Okay, sorry, quickly I had to sneeze again. My nose, every time I record it wants to go on a sneezing spree. Anyway, so as I was saying, I moved this shooter or liquefier or resin liquefier or whatever you call it, and I moved a little bit upwards and it is going good. That eye thing of the hive, mind is eye, there you can see the eye. I was wanting to see if we can see it, so there it's actually looking at you. In the different way we can get in, we can break the blocks. And there's Hive. Hive mind looking at us. Quite freaky actually. So let's just go up a bit. So still can't do anything with it. Can charge up as much as we want. Doesn't do anything. I believe a shot just go through in any case. So as I was saying, we're getting refined liquid resin at least. There's still a few more to mine. I'm not sure if I'm going to mine the rest as well. We have 250, so which is good. Which is all good, but it seems like there's hive mines over there that also have grown in the meantime. But we'll see. That is for off-cam purposes. We already did this on-cam. Except if you guys want to see the setup of a system maybe again or something like that. So we need to do the research now. So I've put these storage hoppers so that we can remember to do the. I also want to do advanced crystal dynamics. So what to do? I went around. I got a few of these. So can we do this? Nope. Okay, but we can do that. So we only want one in. The previous one I collected and it does seem you do get something. So let's switch mode. And it collects it. And here is a picture. I didn't wait long enough for a picture to start appearing in the previous one. So this is definitely research points. Okay, so before we collect, let's see how many we have here. We have 132 research points. I believe, if I remember correctly, it gives 5. Almost done. Wow, takes a massive amount of energy. Come on. Excuse me. I believe it should be done, yes. Collect 5. So it was 132, 137. So that's a way where you can get research points. There's another drop there, but it's close to that alien worms thing, so I don't want to go there. I collected a few all around, and you've probably seen something now already. So I did this. All these resources. So I did the whole stacking port underneath. But before I do a export port, I have an import port to the side. So as I was saying in the previous one, so okay, we'll come back to what I said in the previous one. There's so much that happened. I finished this shaft. I put lights. Usually what I do at every 10 I put torches on that wall that I climb up on, or on this wall actually, because this is a climbing wall this time. Usually it's on the opposite side, but this time I switch it around. Usually I put the smelting area this side and the power area that side, and then the research there. Well, doesn't matter. So I switch it around this time, so that is why the climbing wall is this side. So usually, as I said, each 10 level I put a normal torch, and each 50 and 100 I put more torches. So every 10 is like one in the middle there, one in the middle there, okay, one in the middle, and one on each middles of that middle, so each quarter. And then on 50 I think it's each third one, and then on 100 each second one, so that I can basically gauge myself how far up I'm down. But this time I went in each 50, let me show you this, I put a light, electric light. So I actually made excuse me, I made much more than I needed. So it doesn't work on anything else, you need to send power to it, so either by a beam or directly on a battery. So this is part of it. So this side I put the lights now, and we can go all the way to 400. Just let's quickly let the light come in, and you won't see any why is the rest not loading? I'm only seeing one beam. Oh, it's because it's hidden. Oh, never mind. You won't see any more gun turrets. So I changed that up as well. Okay, so we have enough light. I don't know why I haven't played around with lights before, because getting light down here is much easier this way. You put one light and it gives massive amounts of lights. So let's get to this one quick. I actually want to get into the tunnel so I can show you guys what I did here. You would have seen the 96 damage marker. So there's still some turrets, I'll show you those just now, but these are the 3 second tier resources going up. Okay, and over here will be the crystal. Okay, I believe here, yes, here is a crystal pipes starting at 282 as we saw it. So here we can see the speed actually. You will see once it hits a crystal pipe, it will get a massive lead on the rest. So it's definitely much faster. And over here comes the crystal comes in. Let's go there. Okay, so we cleared out that source. So I got another source this side. And we are backed up on all the crystals, all the fun crystals. So once again, a 10-minute catch-up episode. And power comes from that side. And here you will see the turret covers everything, and here's also a turret. So remember, I put a turret system behind. I decided I'm going to make this my primary turret system. So let's go upward because it will be kind of easier to see. There's a different hole I want to go into to show you what I did. So this side can only be power now, power and lights. So I don't have to worry each time I want to expand the power or change to the next tier, that it will affect the fence of ours. So what I did at level 60, okay, one down is 60, or minus 60, so just all levels that I say, just put a minus in front of it. I pull from that level, from the level 50, I pull power. Only 2 strands, 2 blue beams. I'll upgrade the main power line to pink or purple soon. And these 2 come into here from both sides. Okay, all these has the crude lenses in it. Okay, up to there. But only to feed these 3 main batteries. Then these ones don't have lenses, so they only send 40 power down. And there's only 2 strands going down. And there is only 2 turrets at each 20 levels. So that, and also the levels that we mine at. So that is 80. That is 60, 80, and then 100 right down there. So let me show you. Yes, we are at the right level. So only using the, oops, the 20s. So we're going to skip this one. I'm going to press E on them, then it shows the range and it keeps it shown. That one is next 20, and that one is next 20. So if we go into the shaft, you will see it is always covered by at least 2 turrets. So it doesn't matter where the Monarch may spawn, it is covered. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that side once we pull the resources from that side, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I must just put another turret. Maybe by that time I've extended the power line, and if that is extended, see, I'm going to bring it flush against this wall. So there's going to be another battery there and there. So it's 3 by 3 batteries. And there is a 3 by 3 beams coming down eventually. And also there's going to be a 3 by 3 beam here going down. And then on the front I can maybe put another turret just for the extra defenses. So what have I skipped? I've brought blue here, green the rest of the way. We ran out of coal, so you guys know that. So what I've done, I have 3 backups in place. Yes, you heard correctly, 3. So the gold still comes up here, but that gold that comes from down there goes down there and comes in from here. I haven't connected this because I'm using it to find the hive mind resin first. So, but here we have a setup and here we have a setup, and we are going crazy with the amount of gold we're doing. And I decided to go spruce things up and make nice bends and so on. You'll also see the step downs. Like here is a proper step down conveyor belt. So, okay, we're almost done. Almost done. And let me show you this once quickly. See, this is what I meant. Now I can see properly where we have to go in. So the next one is at 400. Break. Then it's 1 ledge out, so you can always fall excuse me, easily. And these are also gun control. This is at least at 400, so it's on at 20, so it's proper. And so also with this, there's always 2 guns covering. This one covers to that gun, and that gun covers to this gun. This gun covers to that gun, and actually a bit past. And this one covers to that gun, and a bit past. I kind of put it in the middle. So here is something funky going on here. You see turns and step downs, proper step downs. Okay, because the way I set up my conveyors upstairs, I had to have the gold first, titanium second, and nickel third. So, but if you look here, this is not the way it comes in. So I can't just go straight, so I made a funky intersection here. Yeah, interesting. So each one pulls from 2 and goes down. Another turn. Okay, I almost thought that was one of those energy training monsters. I'm hearing them one close by here always. And in this one also. I've done nice turn, step down, and a turn, feeding into one line. And why I did that is then there's no up and down like here. Let me show you. If you go here, you can step up and step down. Yeah, I hear that. Okay, and there's also this side. The same principle. 2 stepping down and joining in one line at the end. So it just seems more consistent doing that way. If you just did one at a time, this is, so imagine this is only only one line. So it's one, skip 2 blocks, one, skip 2 blocks, or conveyors. So that is why I did it like this. Having 2 lines going in, then it kind of seems more consistent. Also I changed the green line for a blue line for mining, because once we upgrade this drill motor, it's gonna drain the power. But we need the purple line in the middle before we can do that. Purple or blue. Okay, so last bit of catch up. I like this white actually. I'm glad I went with the white. Because the blue, it actually has a nice reflection on it. And the blue beams like there. You can see it. Looks cool, huh? I think so. And then the normal lines that's been running forever. Oh, and I closed the roof because I died a few too many times. I would get my angle, well, correct, rather, and I shoot through and I will go like miles into the air and drop here dead. Okay, so we have copper, what's that one? Copper, not lithium, tin, iron, lithium, gold, titanium and nickel. And we have all the lines coming in properly now. Nice and solidly. Is lithium done already again? Yep, it's done. So I need to go find another lithium vein. We'll go do that off cam again. But before that, so I did this, I finished this. So this is the last reminder that we need to do. So the coal comes in, it makes it enriched coal. And then it takes enriched coal and infuse it. So it goes from black to red to green. So this is a crystal infused. So it took quite some time to flush our whole system with the green ones. I had too many red ones, so I let this system flush with red ones, but everything else is green. So that took some doing, finagling. So I stopped the line going through, so all coal will be enriched and infused before leaving the line. Okay guys, so this was the last part, so I just need to finish up this part. So this coal line doesn't come in here anymore. It's supposed to go to the backup now. So we can infuse this line also, or not infuse it. Congest it with infused coal. Okay, I've changed this up a bit because most of these machines takes 2 inputs, so I expanded it a bit so that we have 2 input outputs and 1 output, 2 inputs and 1 output. This one unfortunately has 3, and our crystal runs all the way around the perimeter of our base with a few backup hoppers. I was pondering if I should put in one of these, just one single line, but I decided not to, so we'll see maybe at a later stage. We still need some coal. I don't know actually why I mind that. We just might as well send this to our backup line. Let's see how many coal we have left. Yeah, we have a proper amount left. Might as well send it to our backup. But okay. So, second to last, sorry. So, before I put the export ports here, while I was flushing the system with the normal coal, I researched the more, what's this? Crash parts containers. Okay, that is a yellow thing that you pick up, that research part. So what I've got is, or did I already research it? Yes. So if we go to storage, we have now mass storage stocking port Mark II and output port Mark II. So I want to make these ones for the output ports. So that is why I haven't put an output port yet. So the Mark 1s, I don't know if it says it here. Yes, removes 5 per trip, where Mark II removes 12 per trip. So remember how those ones were so slow. That is going to be the difference with that. Okay. So now lastly, so I told you guys we are going to compare the 3 different ores. So we have a normal coal, or not the 3 different ores, the 3 different coals. So you have a normal coal, the enriched coal, and the infused coal, right? Yeah, infused. Okay, and the bottom left is at the bottom transporting 1 coal, transporting 1 enriched coal, transporting 1 infused coal. So what I'm going to do, just so that you know there's nothing else, we're just going to dump the 2. I believe this is going to be quicker. Excuse me. Almost spoiled the experiment. Okay, all 3, if you look in the info corner again, power is 0 out of 1500, 0, 0. Okay, so we will turn all 3 as quick as possible. You know what, there is actually a way to do it quicker. More simultaneously. Let me show you guys. So we put this here. Okay, so if I go stand that side, I just do this, and I'll put all 3 as quick as possible. Okay, you guys ready? Let's just get some height so that we can see what's going on. 2, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that was almost simultaneously. Wow, look at this smoke. Look at this filling. 200. That's still at 80. Wow, that's generally 400 times. Or 4 times as fast. 200. Wow. Well, I believe I did the right thing doing it this way. It's already full. And it's still a few seconds left. I can't remember how long it lasts. Burn time 0, it's done. That one is almost full. Wow, 1280, 640 and 320. Goodness gracious. Okay, that's a nice experiment. I don't think it will be that much more efficient. Guys, get the coal enricher, because it's twice the power that you will generate. And then eventually in the infuser, because that's literally 4 times the amount of power. And it's 4 times as quick. Wow, how much did you generate? Generating 43 power per second, the second last line at the bottom. This generated 21 power per second, and that one 11 power. Wow, that is awesome. I'm glad we did that, so now we know. Okay, great. Okay, and I believe that is catch-up complete. So, next up is more and more research. So I need to get to a specific... Oh, we need the crystal ones. That's what I wanted to do next. Crystal... Where's that? Ooh. What's that? Oh, okay. That's Steam's screenshot, so don't ignore... Oh, just ignore that. Okay, we are going to give it 100 crystal, and we're going to switch mode, and we're going to do advanced crystal dynamics. Oh no, actually I think it's hydrogen one. But I want the advanced crystal dynamics. I'm going to do this off cam, so don't waste your time. Advanced crystal dynamics is 200 crystal, and hydrocarbon recombination is the next one I'm going to do. That is a hell of a lot of all the different ores. I believe I should have enough of each of them already stocked up around here. So that is why I did it this way. So there's always some stock. So 33, so it's almost 70, that's 50. So we need a bit more nickel. Let's see, we can do that. We can do the blue ones. We can definitely do the gold ones. There was now almost a stage where I ran a bit low on the gold, or the titanium and nickel for making the clocks. These ones. Or not the clocks, the hardened machine block for the crystal tubes. Man, those things are expensive. But either way, this will now generate, and it's using the green one. So we definitely are producing enough power downstairs for this research assembler. Oh, maybe the laboratory will also now run properly, or better. Because like, look here. Does it generate 43 power per second. Awesome, this green coal is awesome. Okay, I think next is the purple storage box. Look, 5,000 power, so you will definitely, but it needs 2 of these alloyed blocks. And I think the alloyed blocks could be that one, but I think it's this one. Alloyed machine block. 16 gold bar and 16 hardened machine blocks, so it needs 16 of these and 16 gold bars. So basically it's 16 of each of the tier 2 ores. 2 of them, so it's 32 of each to make one of these. And the light machine housing is like 510. We're not running behind on that at all. Look here, 100 and 110 plates. There is definitely not a shortage of these ones. But in any case, so let's quickly see how long it takes. Let's start with the crystal dynamics. See how quick it drains the power. It shouldn't take too much, because if this start kicking, oh, it's only on still on 2 times. It will take a while for 4 times to kick in. Well, either way, we're generating power like it's nobody's business. How many did it take? 4 only. I believe the other one we started seeing here at 20, if I'm not mistaken. So let's wait till about 30 and I'll bring you back, just to save some time on the recording. Yeah, no, it's definitely not losing any speed. Now, just as I came back, the phone's decided it has to ring. So, anywho, as I was saying, we're not losing any speed, but something I noticed, look at the info screen at the bottom left, power availability medium. I just actually saw it at optimal speed. It said something that enough more power will... Wait a minute. If I do this, okay, and this, and we clear this ones, because this one's is a green ones. Oh, it's a green ones already. Oh no. Oh, that's how I flush it. I keep the green ones and the red ones separate, so never mind. I already flushed the system, so never mind all that. We just must make sure everything is clear. It looks like it, so now we just turn back this one and it will feed it power again. So it actually just ran out of power, that's why we're stuck. Let's give it a minute or two to fill all the generators and I'll bring you back once again. Okay, it seems like everything is now running with green coal, so it should be now optimal research at full speed. Power, more power may give a small boost. We are finally at optimal power research. Great stuff. Optimal, that's the first time I get optimal. Any case, so let me finish these 2 research and I will bring you back afterwards. Okay guys, we are done with the research and let's quickly collect it. let's see what we got from that. So we did the crystal and the advanced crystal, I believe, and then the quite matter. Peak performance. Only 60 meters away. Oh wow, that sucks. That's 600 per minute. That's a lot. Dual matter. 300 matter is 150. Okay. Hive mind agitator. That is the thing I talked about earlier. Here's a refinery controller. So it produces biomass into useful products. Must be attached to a refinery reactor vat to operate. See the handbook for more information. Must be connected to a refinery. Okay. Why do you repeat it? Okay, so we do that one. We do that one. Jet turbine. Haha. This is a next level in power generation. And it's really next gen. So that is also what we wanted. Basic quarry. Returns all resource found whilst excavating the shaft. Also returns all the dirt and rock. Okay, so we can, don't know, maybe use it. Laser borer. To uses HEFC, high efficiency something probably, to supercharge a modified Mark III laser turret to create 3x3 vertical shaft extremely quickly. So vertical. Feed via HE. What is HE? Well, by attached storage hopper. Build in a 3x3 shape. 27 in total. Warning: dangerous. Ensure it is placed correctly before feeding fuel. Interesting. So it does vertical. So it basically does what we just did. Just seems much quicker. Okay, overclocker. Oh, loss of power. Never mind. Plasma heat charger. Standard steel cutting in, so we can use that as well. So where's all the crystal stuff? I don't think it's that one. We had that one. Jetpack. Jet for us to fly over short ranges. Uses large amounts of power. Activate J. Let's research it. We can check it out a bit. Okay, so basic spider bots. We'll skip that still. Orbital power transmission. We'll get to that later. Okay. So let's see what we did. Power generation. No, where is that? Fuel canister crafter. Laser resin, we have that. We have that. Refinery reactor component. Advanced machine block and a titanium housing. So we definitely need more titanium. Yes, titanium. So we'll... Oh, and I also crafted something else. I'll show you guys in a sec. Just want to make sure... we didn't miss anything. Okay, we have all the upgrades as well, so there's that. Okay, so the other thing we made. Oh, I got the lithium as well. I made 28 of the export ports. So we need these ones, and we only need that. So we're almost done. And let's just see which one. I think it's that one. Okay, can't be too fast because
crafting
it actually takes a lot of space. Okay, we can go a few more. And then we can quickly do these ones as well.
crafting.
Is that everyone? Or everything? 1, 2, 3. There it goes. So the imports I've already done. So to make sure. Oh no, I have not. I could have sworn I upgraded them. Let's just quickly see. Oh yeah, and I've cleared out the area underneath. So while I was waiting for research, I was busy doing this. So we can just replace it with nice wooden floors, and then we can start pulling all the resources from the top down, and this will only be our logistics system down below. So we will grab it from there, pull it all the way to this side where the research assemblers is this side. Those things there in the back. Okay, so let's see. Yes, mass storage docking port 2. So why doesn't it say that? Interesting. Okay, well, that is Mark 2's. Anyway, now we are going to... Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Let's do it downstairs. It's going to be easier. The only thing I hate about this game is you can't run. You can't shift and press forward. However, you can do this to go quicker. Okay. Now we should... Where is that? There it is. So we should export. Yeah, let's do the correct side. Yeah. This one. Did I have it properly now? Now I can't remember. So this, yes, this is perfect. So with this one, we just give it. We just choose, enter search. What is this? Titanium? No, nickel. Nickel bar. Okay, this is titanium bar. I wonder, can't we feed everything into one stockpile and then just pull? Man, that's gonna be massive. Maybe if I make a massive stockpile one floor further down. This whole area. Massive, massive stockpile. Make it like 10 high and have lots of export ports everywhere. So in place of this feeding to that, we just feed it to the massive stockpile. That could be interesting. A lot of work. So, not now. Nothing for now. Just wanna... Oh, I made 14. It's only 17. But we'll use it probably again. So, not an issue. This is gold. Oh, thank you. This is lithium. Oops. And this is iron. Yes. And this will be titanium. No, not titanium. Tin. And lastly, copper. You can also, let me show you, you can also say, you can open your inventory by pressing I and you can do this. So that can also work. So now we have access to all the things that we need. And now from here it will go down and route to everywhere it needs. So at least the crystal already routes to where it's needed. So we can just goes down here. I think I showed you earlier regarding this. Upgraded this. So we can just grab crystal clocks every so often. And we need to feed those materials into here as well. For this to be automatic, and then we can just come and pick up every time 100 or so. So what I can do, because this one requires hardened machine block, and this one makes hardened machine blocks. Okay, so I can maybe make another conveyor belt system from here to into there, and then it's from two sides, because this side needs gold bar, so I can just feed the gold from there into here, and it produces the items we need. So once this one is full, or this front one is full, this one will start filling up, and once this one starts filling up, this one will start filling up. So we will always have enough to just grab 100 here, then we can grab 100 here, and whatever we need. So automation is the name of the game. Combined. I don't have any organic matter now, and this thing is awesome now that it runs at full power. I think I must make a few more. No, how much is that? 400 each row. That's definitely more than enough, even though this thing produces slowly. Everything is now saturated with green ores. Which one is it? Is it infused? I forgot. Yeah, infused. So enriched and infused. So everything is now saturated with infused gold, and that is awesome. That worms, I hate them. And these things are funny. Where the hell are you going? That's weird. It's just a graphical glitch. Yeah, it is. So this one picks it up from the top, dumps it in. Oh, it's already full again. Nice. So once we have everything set up to run continuously, I will switch on these conveyors again, because it keeps pulling resources while it's already full. I don't know why it does that. Okay, we need to make a plan here. I must make this come in straight. Let's see, where do you pull from? We can move you up one. That won't affect anything. Let's see, underneath. Yes, we can definitely move you over one. And we can kill these for buffers. Only have the one at the split, and we put the split over there. I believe I'm going to do that. Let's see. Oh no, wait. That is correct. That is that way. So we will do this. Okay, that won't be a problem. Let's just pick up these. Why not? Not as if I don't have already in my inventory. I'm trying not to pick up a lot, because this is quite sufficient gold that I don't need to move around and about all the time. Okay, so we'll have one over here. Over here we will have this. Okay, so a bit confusing maybe for you guys, but you'll see just now what I'm doing. Before we do that, let's do this. Okay, we go down. Let me do that. That should be good. Okay. Good. Now we shouldn't have any more problems. It's a straight line, so it looks a bit more neat. Fill this one up and then we can go automatic. Okay, great stuff. We can actually complete this just well, doesn't matter. It's already zigzags over here like crazy. Maybe we should make this a normal storage. This is a splitter. So this one moves quicker in directions though, even though the other one stores more. Oh, we have to take this one off. Okay, so there's our mine shaft. I'm thinking of taking away this skull and maybe making a access straight into the tube down. That could be interesting. Then we close off this one. We don't have it here. Then this is a straightforward floor. But let me know what you guys think. Okay. Okay, that's actually all that I planned for this episode, guys. Maybe we should start with this interesting conveyor system. This will be indeed interesting. Okay, let's go down. Let's see what we can do, grab at it. Of course, so that we can use this mine shaft to its fullest. And in the next episode, we'll do the things that we did the research of now. Where was that again? Storage. No, where was that? Machines. Oh, we need to make a server maker as well. Excuse me. We'll see what this is for. It's the same as a normal extrusion plant that we use in all the other machines, but it does something else. A simple way to create empty fuel canisters. We'll see what we do with that. That is interesting. Here it is. Refinery controller and refinery reactor vat. Okay. So we need 27 of these. Okay, I'll try and make the advanced machine blocks. Oh, goodness gracious, it's so much. Into useful products must be attached to a refinery. So, we already got the biomass. I showed you guys where that was in a previous episode. I'm not too certain it's a previous one. I think it's 2 episodes back. It was a long way back. That's all that I can tell you for certain. This game unfortunately takes a lot of time to do all the prepping. Let's see what this coverage is. Not too bad. Okay. Hell, there we go. Right there is biomass. Let's see how big it is. Oh, no, it's not big. There's no one. Oh, it's not a lot, really. It's not a lot. Did we do that one? Oh, yes, we did. Oh, no! Okay, well, now we can do everything properly. Oh, goodness. Why is the vein so poor? Do we need to go deeper? I won't be surprised. 50,000, that's not a lot. Seriously, it's not a lot. Why is that tin vein? Or titanium? Why is the vein so small here? Usually the deeper you go, the bigger it is. No way. Don't tell me that 140 that we saw is the biggest one. This one. Oh, this one looks proper. Oh yeah, 1.8 million. That is proper. Yeah, no, that sucks. Okay, well, what we will do, we will grab this. I think this also requires the whole copper thing. Let's see. Or not the copper thing, the... What does this thing look so green? Drill stuck, yes, so it also needs the... Oh, you're more tough than the ones upstairs. Ah, you're much tougher. The ones upstairs just like take like 5 shots and you're dead. Okay, but I'll come and I'll sort out this. Let's see if we can maybe... just make a indication for us ourselves where to go once we fall off again. That's this side. See, now we can use what we learned, bring back that light, or bring down that light. Oh, okay, well, let's respawn upstairs. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna call it an episode. This is actually a shorter episode than usual. But I got all my goals, and the things we're gonna do next takes too much time. I'm gonna prepare a mining spot there where I showed you just now for the biomass, and then the biomass will move up this line. So this is why this line was prepared ahead of time, because I knew it was coming. And then we will make the vat things over on this side. So I must probably clear out this as well. Surface attack. And that is happening. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope you learned something. If you have any questions regarding anything, the experiments we did or anything, feel free to ask in the comments. And speaking of down below, check out the description, links to my public Discord, my public Arc server. Feel free to come and follow me there or come have a chat with me, and or just general questions. If you have normal frequently asked questions type of stuff, check out the website. That can also maybe answer a few questions I usually say about my servers on there, the Arc servers that I run. Currently just one running, and we have some issues on it regarding breeding and taming. Why did I forget that word? I tame every day. But anyway, so there's some issues. It's one for mod incompatibilities, blah blah blah. So, any case, so usually those things are happening on these on the website, the news, and server-specific things happen on the Discord channel itself. So feel free to come and join me there if you join the ARC server. But other than that, I usually post videos also on my Twitter. So if you can't wait for my videos, I usually post early access viewing videos on Twitter a couple of hours ahead of schedule. So feel free to follow me on Twitter, and I will also announce competitions on Twitter before I post them or mention them on the next video and so on. So speaking of which, why I'm bringing that up, I've hit 150 subscribers, so yay. So for the future, guys, after I've hit 50 million subscribers, that's just a joke, yes, I've finally hit 150. So I was thinking from now on up until 1,000, every 100, each interval of 100, I will give out a random Steam key. So, and it's random. I've found a website that gives out, you can buy random Steam CD keys. So it can be a very poor title, it could be a AAA title. So I will just buy a random CD key and hand them out, but I'm still deciding how I'm going to do that. I'm thinking you have to partake on my website with a contact form there, just so that we don't share contact details on the comments below, because I don't want random people contacting viewers and harassing them, etc. So, but we'll handle that once we get to 200. That will be the first random draw. It will go into a lucky draw, a randomizer, and yes, I will announce the winner in the next episode from then. But I will also, because of the website contact form, I can filter out times and so on, because I will only have it at a certain time interval. So if you come a week later, so that you can't enter again, or so on. And also I can maybe check emails, I'm not sure, but we'll get to that when we get there. It's still a few subscribers ahead of schedule, but yes, speaking of which, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel, guys, and hit that bell icon to get notified when a video is live on YouTube. Yeah, I fall over my own words today again. But that's enough rambling. Hope you enjoyed the episode once again, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers!